Hi everyone, this is Chelsea. This video is an introduction to the tools in the Qkids platform, as well as just helping you prep for Demo 1 as far as getting used to the tools and everything that you have to use in there. So I hope you enjoy this video. Also, I did blur my face out of this video because I figured you wouldn't want to just stare at me the whole time. So you can just focus on what I have to show you. So when you first get into the classroom, this is what it looks like. If you go all the way to the right side of the screen, there's a little button that you'll click to test your network and audio and video. So those are the buttons. If you click on network and then click start test, it will show you your ping amount. I know that it's supposed to be below 80. One thing I did notice is that when you are in the practice classrooms, your ping is going to be extremely high. But when you go into the normal classroom, in which you can go into, they do open up for you to practice in, and you check this, it will show you your regular numbers. Make sure you have your Ethernet cable attached, but the numbers are going to be higher when you are in the practice classroom. So my trainer did ask me to do a couple tests, and then she had me take a picture and send that to her so that she could make sure everything was okay. This is how you check your audio. You can turn your microphone up and down as well as your speaker up and down to make sure that everything is okay and that you can be heard fine for yourself and for the students. I did forget that I needed to turn on the echo. So you turn that button on and then turns on the echo, and you go back to the microphone to be able to actually hear yourself. And now you can actually hear yourself and hear if it's too loud or not loud enough for your students and for yourself, and figure that out. And just be prepared to do these tests because your trainer will most likely ask you, especially for the network test. And this is how you make sure that you have the right webcam selected. And then over here where it says reference, it does tell you need to check your teacher equipment every time and your student equipment. So this is how you would check your student equipment. Down below you can check their volume and turn it up and down. You can bring them up to the stage, and this is where you'll say hi and you will check their volume while you're talking to them. And I noticed I forgot to turn my echo back off, so make sure you turn it back off or you will notice an echo. This button down here is individual only. If you just want to hear that student talking, you would click that button. All of the other students will have a red microphone, and that's showing that all of the other students are currently muted. Go back up to the top, and there is an all mics on button, and now all of the students, you'll be able to hear all of them. You also have a speaker button. If you want to encourage that child to speak, to answer a question, you can hit that button. The award button, they will get a diamond when you hit that button. And if you go to the top, there's an award all diamond button, and when you click that, all of the students get a diamond. That is Qkids reward system. They are supposed to have 50 to 80 diamonds each class, and each student should have about the same amount of diamonds. There shouldn't be more than about 5 diamond difference between all of them at the end. There's where you can click if a student is doing something inappropriate or just, not paying attention, and you can click that button and it will become a mosaic tile. I use that during my demo too when I had a student playing with glitter and putting glitter on the camera. So I was using that off and on throughout the whole entire lesson with her. You also have a mute button. So if there's background noise, if there's parent interruption, hit that mute button and you won't be able to hear that student. Just make sure you turn it back on and off throughout the lesson. That's an evaluation button, student evaluation. You do an evaluation at the end of each class. I was not asked about this button, and I'm not exactly sure that that's a really important one unless you need to go back to it at some time. The little bell at the top is to notify the parent if there's no sound or video. They will be sent a notification with that little robot. You can send that as many times as you need to. So if you cannot hear the student or see them, if something's wrong in that area, you can send that. These are the masks. So in the bottom left corner of the student's little box, they love these. Get familiar with these. Get to know what all there is to choose from. And while they're up there, you can ask them, what sticker or what mask would you like? Also, there's a little star with a line through it, and if you click that, it will take the mask completely off of the stage or off of the student. In the bottom right hand corner, there's a little arrow. Click that and it will make the student bigger or smaller. Top right is a power button. When you press that, the student will go back down to the bottom of the screen. The teachers can also put a mask on, so same buttons and same mask to choose from, but this is how you would do that. And I realized I should have put Momo or Kobe on there the entire time, but oh well. And here I realized you can put a student up in the teacher box by clicking that plus button. I don't know when or why you would ever need to use that, but just something else that you could do. So now at the top, went over the diamonds. A tool that you have is the text board. Text board can be really helpful when you are trying to encourage students to say a sentence. You can use it just to say hello in the beginning of class, but this is how you use the text board. You can make the text bigger or smaller and then hit the X to make it go away. You have markers. You have 3 different colors to choose from. It's helpful for highlighting things, underlining. Click that and it takes away one at a time. And click that and it takes it all away at the same time. The spotlight is really nice. Just keep clicking and you can't have more than one spotlight at a time, but if you just keep clicking, they keep popping up. Hit the eraser and it goes away, and then you can start over. Hit the X and it's completely gone. Those are the stickers available to you. Also get to know these. students will want these as well in the beginning or at the end when you are done with class. Hit the X to make them go away. I have to click and drag to see the rest of my stickers. Some people have a little bar, a sliding bar on the side that you can slide. I think that might be for Mac users, I'm not sure. Drag it around and move it as you need to, and then hit the trash can and they are all gone. That's the all mics on and all mics lowered button. And then up at the top right corner you also have the clock. That's really important to pay attention to. So when you first enter the class, let's say you enter 5 minutes before, it's going to say 5 minutes and it's going to count down. And it's going to go to 0. At that time, you should be entering into teaching as close to 0 as you can. Then it's going to count up all the way to 30. And it will go past 30. So make sure you pay attention and try to get out of class at 30 minutes. Try, to get out of class at 30 minutes. Another really important feature that's easy to use is this highlight button. If you right click, you'll get a blue highlighter, and it comes in handy a lot when you're teaching. And then just another couple things. Up at the top on the right, there is an report urgent issue button. If there's ever an urgent issue where a child is in danger, you would click that button. And then down below on the right hand corner, there's a little arrow, and that's where you send the Qkids team a message if there continues to be an issue with a student's volume or video and the parent isn't helping. You can contact them through there. So that's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it's helpful for you as you prepare for Demo 1 and Teaching with Qkids. Make sure to subscribe to see more videos about teaching with Qkids and more tips. Down below I have my email and my referral link to sign up to teach with Qkids. Make sure you click that and use that, and I'd be happy to help you as you go through this process of applying. Thanks for watching.